laugh about this one day. I don't know what the Proud Boys is, but I know Gavin McInnes. I went on road trips with him to parties. Mm-hmm. It was so comical to me when I first started hearing about like Proud Boys are supreme. This was like years ago when they started saying in Brooklyn, where he's from. I was like, what? This guy, I mean, he may talk, but a lot of it is like he's a provocateur. He says it to like be funny or whatever. Right. But the idea that he's now being elevated to being this, it totally makes me laugh because I'm like, look, I know this guy.
I'm telling you, the cat is out the hat for the year 2025. Everybody's about to get exposed. Hey, you get exposed, she get exposed, they get exposed. Everybody get exposed. With that being said, someone secretly recorded Nancy Pelosi's daughter. I believe her name is Alexandra Pelosi. She's a teacher, and let's just say she got caught saying some things that maybe she should have kept to herself. Right now, she's about to get exposed on saying how January 6th was actually a setup and it was fake. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. In the meantime, if you like reactions like this, consider hitting that like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification bell. Let's see how this is about to play out, baby. Let's go.
Well, I think the one thing, if you drag it out, after the Democrats lose the House, and then they get rid of the committee, people may lose interest. The first trials are going to get a lot of attention. It's like anniversaries. The first one is a big deal. They did a really big deal. January 6th, no one's going to care after the Democrats are out of power. And then take Biden out of office, then who cares? If you drag it out long enough, I wouldn't go first for a trial. Because D.C. is a lot of people that work for the government, and it's a lot of, I don't think I'm sympathetic.
The jury,
the jury is going to be.
We don't need the trial to be held there.
Well, if you got moved, you totally get off.
Successfully move it?
No, they won't move it. I mean, think about it. They'll resist it. They'll say how I've heard in the hearings. They're going to say.
It's funny how Nancy Pelosi's daughter has the nerve to say they have friends there in D.C., right? When we all know Pelosi got friends in the high-ranking financial institutions, right? She's always a winner when it comes to investments. I don't know how she does it, but she gets it done.
How dare you say we're not fair? We're fair.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, absolutely.
Listen, I really, I know you're not the bad guy. I mean, if there is, I haven't found the bad guy yet, but if there is, I know you're not the bad guy.
I mean, he's like a stereotypical bad guy.
But the thing is, why I asked you the question of like, so what was the plan? Is that if there was an insurrection, you were supposed to be in line. Marching. You're in the military, you know this.
No, that's
you were supposed to have a plan.
Exactly. It's called operations order. You sit down overnight with your soldiers. You go over. All right, you're gonna go here. You're gonna go in by this side. At this time, we're gonna take over this. There's none of that.
If it was an insurrection, it's the sorriest insurrection in the 20th, 21st century ever. No guns. No plan. People taking selfies.
A guy smoking pot.
I love the guy. You're gonna be able to laugh about this one day.
This is why you know it was a cover-up. This is why you know it was a setup and a cover-up at the same time, all in one. See, one thing you gotta realize is easy to control a herd. All they had to do was have a couple of paid actors and say, yo, come over here, it's open. Start bugging out. Everyone's gonna follow suit. This is just how herds work. I don't know why it's like this. I don't know why people don't just sit back and say, wait, what are we doing over here? But like she said, there was no plan. An insurrection, you have to follow up with a plan. There was no weapons involved. There was no takeover. This is why you people got to be careful. People just bought it, ate it up, and took it home with them. For some reason, they all believed it. You heard what she said. An insurrection comes with a plan. Where was the plan at? Where was the real destruction at? It seems like it was friendly fire, if you ask me. Remember, they suppress and shadow ban all of the eyewitnesses.
I don't know what the Proud Boys is, but I know Gavin McInnes. I went on road trips with him to parties. Mm-hmm. It was so comical to me when I first started hearing about like Proud Boys are supreme. This was like years ago when they started saying in Brooklyn, where he's from. I was like, what? This guy, I mean, he may talk shit, but a lot of it is like he's a provocateur. He says it to like be funny or whatever. Right. But the idea that he's now being elevated to being this, it totally makes me laugh because I'm like, Like, I know this guy. I've been to many parties with him.
See?
And I know he just says some crazy shit. I know the Brooklyn version of those guys. And I was just like, so I just wanted you to know that. Like, I have a whole history with these people. And I'm like, come on. You're like, that's just kind of like, anyway.
You gotta wake up for yourself. Even she said it. She said the Proud Boys, what? What are you talking about? I know him. He's not like that. But the news, the news, they made him look like a monster. Like he was the big King Kong of it all, right? I'm telling you, this is why you got to be careful with the news, how they spew things. With that being said, go in the comments, run it up, flood it up. Let me know your thoughts on this. Don't forget, hit that like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification bell. Most importantly, leave a comment. I will see you on the next one.